I received the following letter. Quote, I've been with my boyfriend on and off for almost 6 years. We broke up several times, but now we're back together. One of the reasons we broke up was that I suspected he had been seeing other women, and now I've just learned that 3 months ago he did have an affair with a woman I know. I confronted him about it, and he promised he'd never see her again. He said he'd go to counseling or whatever it took to make me happy. He says he wants to marry me, but now I'm not sure I want to stay with him. What should I do? End quote. You're not asking the right question. You need to ask not whether you should marry this man, but whether you're prepared to be in a serious relationship with any man. If you've been with this man on and off for 6 years, you don't really know what you even want in a relationship. If you knew, you'd either have left this man long ago, or you'd be in a long-term, successful, happy relationship with him. By your own description, you'd be married to him. Now, I'm not criticizing you. You're far from alone in your situation. The success rate of relationships in this country is horrifying. The success rate of marriages, the number that end up truly happy, is on the order of 1 to 2%. 60% end up in divorce. And the vast majority of those that survive are either miserable or just limping along. The happiness of non-marriages, where people feel like they can get out whenever they want, like your relationship, is even worse. So don't feel like you're somehow not getting the point of relationships while everyone else is. Hardly. The real question here is bigger than your partner's affair. That's just a symptom of the lack of real love in your boyfriend's life. And the fact that you keep staying with him is a symptom of the lack of real love in your life. With the amount of real love that exists in your relationship right now, there isn't a chance in the world that your relationship could succeed. Now, some people might say that I'm being overly pessimistic by saying that, but I assure you that's not the case. I'm just describing how things are right now, which is critical if we ever want to change how things are. It's just like describing our physical condition, if we want to change that. If I'm overweight and out of shape, it doesn't do any good to be positive and optimistic and say that right now I'm thin and can run a mile in 6 minutes. No, I need to tell the truth and say that I'm overweight and out of shape and need to get to work. I need to change my nutrition and habits and do what's necessary if I want to run a mile in 6 minutes. If I don't tell the truth about the way things are, I can't change them. I'm not being self-critical or condemning, just truthful. And that's what I'm doing here with you. You two have done the best you could. But if you want to have a healthy relationship, things would have to change drastically. If your boyfriend is willing to dive in completely with you and learn about real love and make it the center focus of his life, then maybe you two could do this together. If he shows anything less than full commitment, leave the relationship right now. On your own, find all the real love you can. Change your own life, and eventually you'll be prepared to find a loving relationship that you can begin in a healthy way, instead of constantly trying to repair a sick one. It's a lot more fun that way.